We knew it was going to hit sometime, and today we are getting our first real taste of winter.
The snow started falling this morning up to the north and west and reached the metro late this afternoon. This is what it looked like in downtown Minneapolis a few hours ago. So you can see people brace themselves against the wind and snow as they walked along Nicollet Mall. The snow and wind are creating some rough conditions on Minnesota roads tonight. Here's a live look from our mobile weather watcher on I-94 near Maple Grove. Minnesota State Patrol says there have been 340 crashes around the state since 10 last night. 2 people were killed. And we have team coverage of our first snowstorm of the season. Nina Moini is out in St. Cloud where schools got out early because of the snow and wind. But first, we want to go to Chief Meteorologist Chris Shaffer, who is in the Weather Center tracking the storm. Chris?
Amelia, what's nice to know is this storm system is playing out just like we thought it would. What's not nice to know is it's pretty awful out there in parts of the state. You can see this storm. It's a massive one and just starting to clear out now in the western part of the state. The Arrowhead will be dealing with the snow for the next several hours. It's much lighter down here around the Twin Cities, and we'll have some blowing snow and stuff for the next couple of hours as well before things settle down. What's wicked is the wind. It's coming from the north-northwest about 26 miles per hour. We are catching gusts up over 40 miles per hour at times, and look at that temperature. Feel that temperature. It is cold out there all of a sudden. I'll take you through the weekend and also share with you one of our WCCO Weather Watcher Network members that picked up over 1.5 feet of snow.
My goodness.
All right.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Thank you. As Chris just said, you have to go up north to see the heaviest snow totals.
Here's Alexandria, where the snow began falling about 3:30 this morning. So you can see the snowplows are out bright and early trying to get a head start on clearing the streets. Some business owners were busy shoveling their sidewalks first thing this morning as well.
It's a pretty day. I like watching it. Like I said, I hope nobody gets stuck or stranded or bad accidents. But the first winter snowfall is always that. Watch out where you're going and oops, I didn't turn right and you slip and slide, but they get through it.
Enough snow up there that schools were closed in the Alexandria area today. About an hour and a half to the east, people in St. Cloud are dealing with wet and windy conditions. Let's get to Nina Moini. She is live in the St. Cloud area right now. How's it going up there, Nina?
Hi, Frank. We do still have a little bit of flurry sort of blowing sideways right now. And throughout the day, there were sort of these spurts of snow, and it was very wet snow, and it fell very hard and very fast. But none of that we're dealing with anymore. But we are still dealing with those nasty winds, up to 40-mile-per-hour winds throughout the day. And it was something that quickly made a lot of the kids who had the day off from school, had a snow day, realize they really didn't want to play outside.
Yeah, we got 3 kids. We just picked them up from school. They got out at 12:10 today.
Stocking up with all the makings of a day spent hunkering down.
We're putting them to work. We've got work to do at our house, so.
I'm gonna go help work on the house with my parents.
Varnishing and stain.
Chores wouldn't normally be their favorite way to spend a day off from school, but the wet, windy weather kept most people around St. Cloud trying to stay indoors.
It's a lot. It's cold too. It's windy, and I ain't even from Minnesota.
It's typical Minnesota. I was expecting it much sooner.
The kind of day every Minnesotan, even the youngest, expect to see sooner or later.
Windy, cold. It's fun and not that much fun.
I think he summed it up very well for all of us. Sort of fun, but maybe not that much fun. Maybe not that much fun if you have to drive in it, especially during the rush hour. But I think the worst is over, at least for now, here in St. Cloud.
Well, that is good news. Thank you, Nina. And do stay with WCCO and, of course, WCCO.com. We'll have continuing coverage of today's storm and an update at 10.